Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, my fireball babies, we are going to look at your current and future energy. Oh, ow, the cards hurt me. Oh, storm warning. Maybe it's some kind of a warning. Ow, it really hurt me. I have a bruised finger from something I did. I don't remember what. Oh, I sort of twisted. Anyways. Yeah, the tendon is sore, and I just slammed the card. Oh my God, it really hurt. It's such an Aries thing. I don't know. I am so clumsy. Naturally and lately. It's really bad. So there you go. I was trying to say, I'm going to read your energy currently and in the future. I hope it's not too painful. I'm going to be using my Energy Oracle deck. And then I'm going into my Rider-Waite. Oh, ow. Yes, I almost feel that in my finger right now. My Rider-Waite deck. Tarot. Oh, and we're doing double Rider-Waite. Teeny tiny. If I need to clarify. I didn't realize I did that, but that's what I pulled out for you. You got double. And look at, they even have the same backing. Look at that. Oh, no way. Look at that. How crazy is that? Oh, it's so crazy. That's crazy. What's on this? A door to spirit. Maybe you're quickly going into something really good and you're not going to hurt yourself so much. Oh, it really hurt. Damn, that really did hurt. I feel like all the recovery I did on that finger, it's gone now. It's almost like I re-bruised that tendon. Damn. Okay, so it's general. It may or may not resonate for you. If it does, there is an extended to this video. The link to that is at the top of the description within this video. So, Aries, let me get started. My widow finger, my widow finger. Let's see for Aries. Aries. Current and future energy for Aries. Oh my gosh, who had this? Pisces had anxiety too, but you don't have anything with it. It's just like out in the open with your anxiety. So Pisces had anxiety about sort of like removing a persona for others to see. You just like have anxiety. So it's like it's just pure and honest. Okay, so right now you have indecision. So I don't know, like there's something going on in your life and you're really not sure which way to go. They both look unknown. Well, they both have the label as unknown. That's really coming out for me. What is it? It's not actually legible. I don't think I can read what that says underneath. And wow, I never noticed that before. One sign has a yellow moth and the other one has a white moth. It's almost like you have two possibilities to choose from. And because you know so little about what these could be, you can't make a choice. You're kind of just standing at the, do I go this way or do I go that? So, but because you're not making a choice, it's very Two of Swords. Because you're not making a choice, you're not entering a path right now. You're just kind of sitting like, and it's interesting. I'm being pulled to all the red. Okay, now I know how to follow you in the story. Okay, so like, because you don't really know how to go forward with something or what direction to go in or what to choose here. That has you in your head. It's kind of like the Nine of Swords. Like, oh, I don't know. But I don't have any information to help me make this choice. Is what that feels like with the unknown arrows. And then over here we have, in the future, we have community. I'm seeing you as this one in red because we have red here. And we have red here. And those two link strongly. And we're talking about you. So now I see how you're showing up here. So some sort of a group or community. It could be your family. It could be friends. It could be where you work. You know, but the funny thing is, you're the one that's showing up different. Because these other two are in sort of like this white and cream. No. Get out of town. White and cream colored dresses. And each one of these has white and cream colored. A white and a cream colored moth. Oh my God, that is so weird. It's almost like you have two choices, and to be honest, I don't even think they're paying attention. Like whatever these choices are, because I see you sitting in the background like you're playing this harp. A harpsichord? Is that what it's called when it's small? I can't remember. You're playing that. You're making beautiful stuff. And ain't nobody taking no notice. Literally. Ain't nobody taking no notice. So just so you know, in the future, it's almost like you're playing out to both of these. Because you don't know how to make a decision. Oh my gosh. Let's see what the tarot cards tell us. Let's see what the tarot cards tell us. And I was just looking at this on the surface, Aries. I would say that you have two choices in something here. It's based on some sort of a group dynamic. It could be, you still got the Three of Swords there. It could be like maybe you choosing over two different partners. It could be you choosing over two different friends. It could be choosing over two different job opportunities. Like, and it's almost like you're kind of playing a song to both. Well, which one's going to respond here? Which one is going to respond? Until I get a response, I don't know which way to go. I don't know if that's the best way to make a choice, which is kind of funny. It doesn't really seem like an energy that Aries would typically be in. And maybe that's why you have the anxiety, because you don't know anything about either one of these. So maybe you should just go straight forward. But you can't, because there's a tree in the way. You can't move straight forward. You have to make a choice. Oh, I'm getting frustrated with you. You can't. You have to make a choice. And there's a giant tree. Like, the path is blocked ahead. It's either left or right. And left is symbolized by kind of a yellowy, creamy colored moth. And right is symbolized by a white moth. And you got two people here. One is in a creamy colored dress and one is in a white dress. And you're the one playing red, in red. But no, ain't nobody looking. That's probably the worst fairy. Like, nobody paying attention. There's a sweet little child inside of you. Nobody. Oh, really? Is that it? I gotta be careful. I rolled over the Eight of Swords for Capricorn. I demolished stuck energy for them. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Oh, this is shitty. What is this? This is all in your current energy. It's interesting that I was drawn to take this deck, because this is a deck that I was using to study astrology with. So I have all these little things written down. So right now you have Temperance, Alchemy, Balance, harder, more durable by time and experience. You have Temperance, so, you know, taking some time here. And then you have the Fool. Freedom, revolution, new beginnings, fresh start. It's almost like, well, you've been patient. You've been allowing things to settle in your life. And, okay, good, exciting new start. Not really. So not really with the Hangman. Not exactly what you thought you'd do. So willing self-sacrifice, psychic enlightenment, change of perspective. So this is kind of like going back to the drawing board, is what that feels like. Literally going back to the drawing board. I'm sorry, I'm not having a stroke, knock on wood. I'm really struggling with this bar above the roof of my mouth lately. I don't know why. I guess things are changing. I don't know what's going on. So, Wounded Warrior. You have the Nine of Wands into the Ten of Wands. I do want to say you're getting near the end of the road. Well, you kind of are, actually. You can't go forward until you've made a decision. That's the burden here. The burden is the decision. Unfulfilled hopes, tempered dreams. The Wounded Warrior lost battle but hopes to win the war. So what's in the future? This is really curious. This is over here where no one's paying attention. It really feels like no one's paying attention. And you dressed like, I don't mean to laugh, but it's like you dressed up for the occasion too. You got like flowers in your hair, you're playing music, and tain't nobody taking no notice in the future. No notice. Well, you're gonna be happy. Well, so far it looks like it. Oh, no. I'm going to pull out 4. Oh, well, that's nice. Oh my goodness. It's like acknowledging some kind of defeat. I see that. So we have the, yeah, well, there you go. You got the World card at the bottom. So finalizing a cycle, closing off a cycle, ending a cycle. Curious cards. You have the 9 of Cups, happiness, celebration, and overdrinking. And overdrinking is a possibility. A younger high priestess. Jupiter has come home. Jupiter and Pisces. 9 of Cups. I usually like to say it's like your own sovereignty and happiness. Ow. But then you have the 10 of Swords, painful enlightenment. Tell me not that this doesn't, okay, sorry. And then you have the 7 of Pentacles, delayed gratification. Real victory needs a long-term investment, patience and reward, obstacles and delays. Wait, I'll show you what the other one is. You can probably see what it is. This is like dressed up for the party. I'm ready. This could even be just getting together with some friends and maybe you have some exciting news to tell them. You're excited to get together. Maybe you've brought a new playlist on your iPhone or something, your Spotify, or to music to share. And what are they paying attention to? They're trying to show off for something else. And that's kind of like, right? Like you show up your party. I'm happy. I'm excited. We're going to have a good time. No, not even like, no. And then thinking, well, how? How do I move forward? And what I'm not sure if this is where you're moving forward to, or this is your plan. It's the 10 of Pentacles, which is interesting with the community card, because it's a bit like the 3 of Pentacles, the community card. I'm just going to tell you right now, it almost feels like you're dressed up and ready for the ball. And nobody taking your dance card. That's what that feels like. Nobody taking your dance card, Aries. Listen to the anxiety. You know, that's why I say you stay home and Netflix and DoorDash. DoorDash, sushi. I think I'm going to develop a stutter with this thing in my mouth. Okay, anxiety. The Chariot. Okay, well, this is, I don't need to anymore. The movement. Which way do you go? This is Chariot. Do you go left? Do you go right? All right, then. Indecision. What is over here and what is over here? And I don't want it to be what you perceive them to be. I'm trying to get some answers for you here. What is the choice on the left? I have a feeling Spirit's going to be a little bit sneaky. So anyway, so what's the choice on the left for Aries? Well, okay, you have the 4 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. This is trying to not think about things. I want to say you're not thinking about anything. You're not going in with a lot of enthusiasm and excitement. You're just kind of going forward with an open heart. That's all that is. Not going to think about it. So that path, you don't have to... You don't have to invest a lot of like strategic thinking down the path on the left. There is a sense of kind of you're worn out. So there might be things that you're going to encounter on this path that are things that trigger feelings and defeat in you already. But it's kind of like just saying, you know, I'm not going to let it bother me anymore. I'm just going to try to be happy and move forward with that. So, not bad. It could also represent a situation that you could be coming towards. And that situation, you know, kind of the way I described it, it could be healing. There could be rest involved here. Someone's been trying to heal, but they can't. And moving forward with their heart. Or it's almost, this could even feel like a last-ditch effort with the Knight of Cups. Like a last-ditch effort at something. On the right, what is the choice on the right for Aries? Oh. The Tower, the 5 of Swords, and Justice. This is like a major... This is a major energy on the right. This is like a major change. So this is a major shakeup. It could involve like permanently walking away from certain things here. And allowing the universe to you know, when everything falls from, everything settles, just let the universe decide what is fair and what is just here. This is almost like a peace offering, and this is the FU side. This is like the peace offering side, and then this is the FU side. Okay, so interesting then. So maybe these does not necessarily represent like friends. I mean, it's hard not to because it says community, but it could represent your two choices that you have to make in this path, right? And that's noted with the way they both have the same color, and the beige, the cream colored one is on the left and the white one is on the right. So it's totally in alignment. And it does, you know, you're not standing between these two choices. You're standing off to the side looking at them. So I'm getting there for you. This brings me to this, the Hanged Man. This is trying to get a different perspective and trying to look at things, changing your perspective. So you've decided, this is so intriguing now, you've decided not to approach this decision from the middle of the path, the middle of the trail, where the fork is in the road. You've decided to step back and look at it from over here. So if I made this choice and I went down this path, what would that look like from over here as opposed to over here? So maybe projecting your vision forward and projecting it forward based on past experiences that you've already had with an individual or a situation or a place, or right? Like, I mean, how else are you going to be able to project? And then going on this side, you know, coming off of, so finding a way to not feel so like blocked. There's no way forward. You choose this or you choose that. Well, how do I do that? So you are definitely doing the Hanged Man here. And okay, you know, you got 2 10s. Actually, you have 3 10s. You have 3 10s. So I see you here because the Knight of Wands is showing up on this kind of peace offering side. I don't know. I'm not sure if you're doing like the peace offering side or you're just like, you know, I'm just dropping this shit. That's my new perspective. I'm just dropping this shit. I'm kind of done with this shit. You've given it time. You've perhaps given it the opportunity for a new beginning, and then you've stepped back and you've looked at it from different sides, and you've decided that there's really nothing that makes sense than to drop this heavy burden. So, okay, so now this takes us over here with the community. Oh, what am I doing? No, I'm sort of like, I'm sorry. Let's clarify. Let's do more clarifications. Yes, it's the pain. It's the pain in my finger. Distracted. Okay. Let's see what your perspective is here with the Hanged Man. It's an enlightenment. It says psychic enlightenment. So maybe you had a dream. You're like, all right, now I know. The Hanged Man. What is this enlightenment? Judgment, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. So there's your 10 of Wands. You're dropping this. Your enlightenment. You've okay. It's almost like there's judgment. There's a second chance. Like judgment is kind of like a second chance. There's a couple of ways judgment can be taken. Like you can make a call on something. You can judge it for yourself. Judge a situation. Make a call on it. It's a second chance. It's an opportunity again, risen again. This over here felt like that to me because it's like you've given it time, you've healed, or you've allowed time to heal, but you know, it just feels like I don't see how it can win. This is just maybe just give it a second chance, but and it's kind of like this, like giving it time with Temperance, having a new beginning. Maybe I need to just get a perspective. And your perspective is, I feel like it's dropping this burden. You see it as a heavy burden to carry. You see it as something that is more than what your fair share is to carry here. And with the Queen of Pentacles, this could be like how you want to move forward with a partnership. It could be how you want to move forward with your career, a business that you've started. It could be like a marriage. It could be, because the Queen of Pentacles is sort of like the mother, the entrepreneurial spirit. There's an investment here. So you've taken a hot minute to get a perspective on it. But I want to say that your enlightenment about it is that it is a heavier burden. You are with the heavier burden in this. Because you got the Ten of Wands twice. Like, it's just too much. You feel like you're carrying more than your fair share in this. So what is this that you're carrying? The Ten of Wands. I was saying that can't. It looks like the Ten of Wands again, but I've already pulled it out. Oh, movement. Trying to get something moving forward. And it does. It looks like this person is like carrying the heavy load. You're carrying all the load here. You are the movement forward. You can't get movement forward with this burden. So I almost feel like I'm talking this through for you. Like if you were sitting in some sort of indecision, you're getting a perspective on that. Okay, the community card. This will be interesting. The community card. It landed right on the Hanged Man. And it's the Two of Wands. It's almost like two choices. There's two options here. There's two possibilities. Two ways you could go. And this is, what is it? It's Aries in... That was your underline. The Two of Wands. I never remember. It is Aries. It is, Aries in what, though? I can't remember. I know all you astrological people are out there. It's this, it's this. I know. Okay. Oh, it's Mars in Aries. Wow. So it's really action of self needed. Ah, Lord of the Domain. So action of self is needed, right? In the Two of Wands. Well, yeah, it is. It's about thinking about your action. And then how do you want to kind of get yourself going forward? What are the possibilities and how you're going to go for it? What are you going to do? It's stressing your possibilities. I kind of feel like over here, I'm going to be honest. I feel like, yeah, you're coming up with a solution to whatever this problem is for yourself. These two are real interesting together. The Nine of Cups, this is your sovereignty and happiness, and the Ten of Swords. Maybe you only see yourself as being able to be happy by allowing something to come to an end, by allowing something within you even to be sacrificed. This is painful enlightenment, an ending. And you were in psychic enlightenment looking at a heavy burden. You got it twice here. Like this is not something that's just showing up as a minor thing in your life. So the Nine of Cups. God, you got the Nine of Cups again. The Nine of Cups. You have the Nine of Cups with the Two of Pentacles. Oh, you know what this feels a little bit like? This feels a little bit like being responsible for someone else's happiness. Or putting an end to that. This feels like being a little bit responsible for someone else's happiness, perhaps. Juggling this. Because you got two Nine of Cups here. Is one of these truly a Nine of Cups, though, if you're responsible for someone else's happiness? Because you cannot be responsible for someone else's happiness. So you go the Ten of Swords. This is really interesting. The Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords. Jeez. The Hanged Man and the Hierophant. Oh, you have your psychic painful enlightenment is coming through. I want to say about the commitments we make to other people, the commitments that other people make to us. the commitments that we enter into. This is interesting. So again, with the Queen of Pentacles, it could be like, it could be a long-term relationship, and that could be like, it could even be a work contract somewhere. Like maybe you've signed a work contract and you always renew it, like for the last 10, 12, 15 years, who knows what it could be. And just realizing, you know what? I'm the one that brings the happiness. I'm the one that brings the joy into this office every day, and nobody reciprocates in any way. Maybe they pay me good because it's the Queen of Pentacles. Like there's some sort of security and foundation in this, but there's a price to pay. That's what that is. There's a price to pay for that. Is the price greater than my emotional fulfillment? Is what I see you navigating here. And then I kind of see you saying that price is greater. No. Yeah, you're paying a higher price than what you're getting back, is what I'm trying to say. Like you're kind of seeing that. You can't juggle other people's happiness and your happiness at the same time. The Seven of Pentacles. This is kind of like going back to the drawing board to get to the really good stuff. I love so much. Sorry, I'm just so self-conscious of it now. Because it's making me stutter. And it's making me slur. It's driving me nuts. So, delayed gratification. Real victory needs a long-term investment here. Patience and reward. Obstacles and delays. But you're like making a plan for the big stuff. The big kahuna here. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, see, this is what you can't see. So this is why, like, I don't know how to get back over there. The Nine of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Page of Swords. There's that anxiety. So yeah, you're thinking about this. You're thinking about it long and hard. But you know you're going into the unknown. That's what it is. I mean, you know you're going into the unknown. I want to say that the path, okay, it feels like you have a choice between a path going down a road that you've been before, going down a road that you've already put some sort of investment into. Maybe you've kind of pulled away a bit. Maybe you've gone away on vacation from this job for a couple of weeks, so you've got a new perspective on everything. Maybe you're in a partnership in some sense, like it could be a business partnership, it could be a romantic partnership, and maybe you've taken a hot minute away. And now you're standing there at the crossroads and you're saying, okay, do I go back into what this was from the past, or do I go down into a new future and try to get, I guess, like, because you're looking at the Queen of Pentacles as a burden, as something heavy to carry, but like you want something even beyond that. So you want the Ten of Pentacles here. You want the greatness. You want the goodness. You want the stability. You want something that is not shakeable or breakable. But you really don't know how to get there, or if it even exists down this path, because there's an awful lot of unknown here. The Nine of Swords and the High Priestess is like, I can't see how I would find that, how I would see it, where the signs are. Starting from scratch with the Page of Swords. So I see you, your enlightenment here is something is a burden. Maybe, I don't know, is this possible too, that you could be looking at the unknown path? I want to say, okay, they're both unknown in terms of what the results could be. One path seems less unknown than the other, because one path seems like you've already accumulated some sort of energetic feeling about it. It's just, yeah, like you just have to make a choice. So say, because you don't know. So the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords in the world. Okay. Ah, right? The world. You are coming, so you're coming to a decision. You're coming to a decision. Because if you've been hiding, if you've been playing your cards close to your chest in which way you would like to go or what you would like to do, you've come to a decision. Your decision has been made. I want to say too, with the World card, and your decision is final. That's what that feels like. Ah, there. Oh, look. There's like some hope on your path. This is nice. This is like a secret little spirit just saying, oh, there you go. You have the Fool card followed by the Page of Wands and the Two of Cups. So there's reciprocated balance. There is like emotional balance in connections, in like this. Look at this, is like juggling. This is like juggling two. Oh, I'm happy today. Oh, they're happy tomorrow. Or I'm happy this week and they're happy next week. And oh, okay. And now this makes them happy. Or that doesn't make me happy. Or that right? Like that's not great. This is nice though. This is nice. There's that new beginning. See, the Fool. But you had it here. But you took some time. You definitely took some time. You didn't rush about your decision. And so, boy, that was an interesting read for Aries. I'm going to push this all down. I'm going to go do your extended. In the extended, I'm going to look for advice for you and possible outcomes should you follow the advice. I'm just going to say it anyways. Aries is one of those signs. I could not feed my child. There is extended. That's okay. It's Aries is not, actually I've noticed that on a lot. I think it's because it's their sign. Don't tell Aries what to do. So I always feel privileged the fact that any Aries come to these readings. But I've noticed that with other readers. Aries is usually one of the fewer ones that get views compared to other zodiac signs. So I'm just laughing at, because it's usually it's not quite crickets in Aries for the extendeds, but it's closer to crickets than any other zodiac sign. And I feel like I honest to God, I feel like you've made your decision, but I'm still going to go there. I'm still going to do the extended for anyone who's curious and see what advice I can give you. Until next time, Aries, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.